I found two stories about the origins of the Easter Bunny. One is that the goddess Istra found a bird with frozen wings and saved it by transforming it into a rabbit, which retained the ability to lay eggs. A second is that a bird that laid such beautiful eggs was so proud of themselves that Istra was irked and turned it into a rabbit, but she was so moved by the rabbit's despair that she allowed it to lay beautiful eggs once a year. The first written records we have of the goddess Istra was by the monk the Venerable Bede in the Middle Ages, and was then picked up upon by Jacob Grimm of the Grimm brothers in 1835, who wrote a vague version of the story about the rabbit. I'd always assumed that the rabbit and the eggs were shown together at Easter because the rabbit found eggs, but actually it's about the rabbit laying eggs, which is rather unusual. So one of the original versions of the story is that the Anglo-Saxon goddess Istra, or in Germany Ostara, turned a bird into a rabbit or hare, and then, being so grateful, it was able to lay eggs at the time of her festival around Easter or April, and then the rabbit gifted her the eggs. After that, various versions of this story appeared during the Victorian era. It was very fascinating looking into this. The tradition of the Easter egg hunt does seem to have come from Germany, where the Easter hare used to come around much like Father Christmas would to only the good children, where children had decorated nests and baskets for the Easter hare to lay its eggs in. One theory is that people thought hares and rabbits laid eggs because lapwings lay their eggs in grassy meadows at this time of year, and often, by coincidence, people would come across these eggs walking through the meadow and also happen to see rabbits and hares nearby and associate the two together. Also, with Istra being the goddess of fertility, it's not surprising that eggs and rabbits, known for their high reproductive capacity, became symbols of Easter. Do let me know if you've heard of any curious tales to do with the Easter Bunny. I would be really interested to hear them.